Hello everyone, welcome back to Glitz and Glitter. So today we're testing a theory that I got out of the comments. So you know these molds that I've been struggling with because I keep forgetting to look at them, and there's a hole in the bottom to save silicone, and then they get messed up in the pressure pot, right? In the comments, Spencer actually told me if you take a grate so the air flows, if I'm understanding correctly, Spencer, I don't know if I am, but we're testing this. So what I did, I asked Don so nicely, and he dropped everything he was doing to do this for me. This was a cookie cooling rack metal, and we traced out the rack that I use in the pressure pot, which is made of acrylic. So what I'm understanding, if I am understanding correctly, that the silicone is obviously just adhering right to the acrylic, and it's not allowing the pressure to go equally distributed throughout the mold, that I shouldn't have to fill these holes if I put it on something like this. That is today's experiment, I guess. I'm not going to do this one just because I'm going to pour this one, but I'm going to pour this one and let it sit on the thing because I only had him cut one of these, and I don't know, will they both fit? I guess they would both fit, but I can't stack. Let me see if all these three fit. If they all three fit, we're going to try it. They do all three fit. Okay, well, we're going to try this kind then. This is the pair of jeans, the planter pot, and I was just going to let it sit, but I want a good casting of this one. This one was Bobby Joe she left behind, so I can get a good casting of it. And that's what we're going to do. So because this is just going to sit, I wanted some airflow, so I had him cut me some blocks that I'm going to put at the bottom of the pressure pot, set this on top of it just to stabilize it a little bit better, and hopefully it's kind of level, I hope. We'll see. So that's my plan today. We're going to test that theory, so I'm just going to go ahead and put that in there. I'll carry these over carefully. This is also a turtle from Into Resin. I pre-did the shell with a Temu chameleon powder, as you can see, just in case I have leftover. I wanted to pour this one. So isn't this cute? This is a little pair of jeans got from Temu, just like the panda head one, and it's a little planter pot. So in this one, I wanted to make them like stonewash jeans like back in the 80s and 90s. Remember that? So I'm going to use Deep Water Current and Moon Rock, gray and blue. This is more of a jeans color than it was the last time I poured them. So hopefully that's like, I don't know, I'm just going to marble it together. This one, even though I'm going to do it as just a casting for myself so I could return her mold, I'm going to drip it with the alcohol inks. See, I see something in there. I need my sticky sticks. I need my sticky sticks to get that out. That's what these are for. Where did I see it? There was something in here. Now I don't see it right there. Those sticky sticks get it right out without struggling. So that is awesome. I am going to drip alcohol inks into clear resin and see what we get. Cotton candy, vanilla, lavender, Carabic. I don't know. It should be cute, right? That's my plan anyway. So we just need clear for that one. This one I did measure 8 ounces. I did not measure this. I'm just going to mix up 16, and what we get today, and throw them in the pressure pot and hope that is the answer to all of the problems. If it is, I'm going to put that big one in there that we did with Bobby Joe 3 times and see if it will work in that one as well. So let me grab some resin.
Brushes in hand and the world is my stage. Colors are loud like they're breaking the cage.
I pulled out my pom-pom white to add to the mix. So we got pink, blue, white, vanilla, and purple for that one. So I got one more round on the mixer. So we're going to mix up Moon Rock and Deep Water Current. Get that into some alcohol. And then we're going to split up our colors. The rest will be clear. And then if we have anything left, then we'll do the turtle, but I don't know if we're going to have anything left. There's the Moon Rock. I do want to put some on the back of my jars so I can have an example of the color. So I know what color. Doesn't that look more like jeans than the one I did the other day? Quite well, a couple weeks ago, I think. little pair of jeans. This one's a bigger pair of jeans. It's so cute. This is a pair of shorts. The other one was full length and smaller. All right, I'm just going to get some alcohol in both of these. Ooh, that's a pretty color. Beautiful. Need a napkin. Oops. Thought I grabbed one. I do 6 rounds in my large mixer here at 40 seconds a piece just to make sure it's completely mixed. Then I just need 4 each of the colors. Leave that. Let me just get my paddle cleaned off. And the way I do it, I just take my finger and thumb and I just kind of squeegee it all off, put it back into the jar, and then I wipe it down with a paper towel, and then I wipe it down with paper towel and alcohol, and then I set it aside for the next use. If you are new, I set them this way to cure completely and dry, because if you have any resin on there, it gets onto your shaft. Your shaft won't move, and you're going to wonder why your thing is not working. So then I just spray it down with alcohol each side. And then that's it. That's all you have to do. It'll be ready for the next use the next time you're ready to use it. So just wipe that all off. But like I said, do it this way. So, because I've adhered it a couple times and I've had to bust that piece of resin off in order for it to turn. And then we're gonna stir it. Scrape your sides and your bottom. This one actually, it doesn't touch the sides and the bottom, but it certainly does a good job because I never see any unmixed. I'm still going to do it, even though I don't see unmixed. But, you know, I just can't trust it 100%, but I'm just saying. All right, let's do 4 ounces each in here because I know the jeans take 8, and I for sure want to get that poured today. There's 4. We don't need the vacuum chamber because we're not curing anything on the table. Sorry for the lighting again. 2 more days, today and tomorrow, are the last 2 days in this resin room. And then we get the new adventure. Tomorrow is my Amazon Live. So make sure you're there. We will be live on Amazon. The link will be in tomorrow's description box, and it will also be in my announcement description box. So check your devices now. Make sure that your device is going to support the Amazon Live. If you click on the link early before the video starts, which is today, it will bring up the little poster that they make for me. And if you can see the poster, then you should be able to watch that live. So now's a good time to check all your devices because I know some devices do not work. A lot of people end up missing them. But that is tomorrow. In case tomorrow I forget to tell you, sometimes I do forget to tell you. Let's do this. I'm just going to do the glitz effect basically. I don't know if we're going to see both colors, to be honest with you. We're going to find out, and I can't pour it all the way because I need to carry it over to the pressure pot and get it down to the bottom level. So let's do our stonewashed jeans. Hopefully the gray doesn't take over. I should have done a lot less gray. I really wanted blue jeans with a little bit of gray, but I don't know. Now that I'm pouring it, I don't know if this was the best idea. Half and half. I have more gray than I do of blue. Please be more blue than gray. I don't know why I didn't think of that. We can always redo it. Oh gosh, tell me I have enough. Oh goodness. I might need a little bit more. I don't know. I do need more. So my alcohol was not very accurate. It's that, okay. So let me get a little more resin. Actually, I'm just gonna do all blue. I'll scrape out my gray. I wonder if I leave it like that without adding mica powder, it'll give me like a crackle effect, like stonewashed jeans ripping. You know, we pay extra money for those nice rips, right? Let me see. Let's see if I can get this color mixed up. I just don't want the bottom to be completely different. And I have to move it over to the pressure pot to fill it. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to put any more mica in there. I'm just going to move it over there, fill it up, and then we'll pour that one. Just ended up with the tiniest bit left. So that probably took another, I didn't even measure it. What did I put in there? 8, I'm going to say 9 ounces. So let's just get a little coating in here around this edge. We'll probably end up with a little bit of a clear edge. Maybe I'll put some on top here, just in case the ink gets here too. I don't know what's left. Let me see what's left. I just poured in, I'm at 6, so we'll see what happens. I've already mixed these on my Vortex mixer. I want to open them all first though. I got them. These have a sediment because they're opaque inks. So you do want to mix them really good. They come with the ball bearing already in there, so you don't have to add anything. So let's just go around with all of our colors. And see what we get. Like Easter colors. Minus the Easter time. It is spring though, I have to say. So let's just do this. What am I at? 6 ounces? I was probably at 6.5 ounces before I poured. Some color down in there. Then I'm gonna put some more color down in there. That's vanilla. This is called lavender. Let's do the whites. This is called Pom Pom. This is a light effect for Peaches. It's not as heavy as the other one that they have. Whoops. Carabic, is that what it was? Carabic, whatever that means. Sure, it has a meaning. And pour. This way we can have a little bit of fun, yet still have a good casting that can be used nice and shiny. Let's do it again. Oops, I'm trying to get 1 drop, but 2 are coming out. And the white is probably going to sink, just because that's what it's meant to do. But I did want some white in here. Wouldn't that be terrible if I had to mix up a little bit more because I didn't measure this one? Because I have to do the whole top too. Let's try to get these blended but not blended, you know what I mean? Just broken up. That looks cool. I'm going to do a little bit of white. And that should go like through our colors. Oh, you know what? I got to get this down in the pressure pot, so I don't want to like completely fill it up. Even though it's almost completely filled up. I better stop right there so I can move it. Let me move this over there. I only had 2 ounces left. So what I did was I added 3 ounces to the 2 ounces, and I'm remixing it all together. So it kind of slows down the curing process too of that 2 ounces. Cools it down with the new stuff. So I have 30 seconds left here. And I know it's going to be too much for that, but I was hoping to do that little turtle, but I don't know if I'm going to have enough. So we will see. Let me just get this out. Get all that extra off my paddle. So that was what, 6.5 so far for the heart and whatever else from here. So probably over 8 ounces for that. It didn't look like it was going to be, but let's see. Just going to put a little, this is a lot thinner, and I know that these are going to drop, so we very well could have some blobs coming through the surface. So maybe I will fill it halfway, so if it does drop, which it's going to, it won't be so bad. Just move this around. All right. It's the white will drop more than anything. Oops. I chose the light effect for that purpose because I know it's going to drop. Let me move these out of my arm's way here. Okay, so let's, whoops, can't fill it too fast or we're not going to have time to break all these colors up. Just a little tiny stream. I don't know. I figured I don't even know if it's going to work on that little sheet thing, so we might not have anything in the end, to be honest with you. Well, let's see. I want to move some of this over here. I need a color there. Is that where the white was? Probably, because it's kind of gone. That's good. So I have 3.5 left. I'm going to move this over to there and just put a little tiny bit in there, and it looks like we're going to have enough for the turtle and something else. I think what I'm going to do is just use this blue, fill this up to like 1.5 ounces. Add a little bit more blue, and we'll use this for the turtle. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I forgot to put them on the back of my, shoot. Forgot to put the back of my jars here. I could do this one, but the moon rock is completely gone. That totally stinks. I always forget. Get this closed properly, because it is not currently. There we go. I didn't do alcohol in here, but you can get it wet like that on the top if you forget, and that will help. And I'm not sure what else I'm going to pour. I might have to run the rest through the vacuum chamber and leave it out on the table, depending on, because I don't have any room in there. I don't have a way to stack these with that grate yet at the moment. I haven't thought that far ahead. So I have that grate on the bottom, and I have no way to stack them. So I'm going to get this down into his head. Kind of coat. Hopefully get it down in his feet. Flippers, I've been told. I don't know. I say feet, you say flippers. See how much more we need. Maybe nothing more. That's going to be plenty, and I'm going to end up with the same amount I had before left over. He is full, and I don't see any bubbles in there, so that's good. I'm going to move this out of the way. I think I'm going to do this cross mold, if I can do this fast enough. I want to paint that fabric. I'm going to put this Enchantress into the mica and run it through the vacuum chamber if I have enough time. I think they might go okay together. I know it's going to be too much. I don't need 2.5 ounces. Plus, I should have dissolved it, but I feel rushed now because I need to get this in the vacuum chamber, and that mold painted. I was cleaning it out from yesterday. I had a little bit of mica powder left on there. So while this is debubbling, I'm going to go ahead and get this color. I got this from Temu. I think that's the color I'll use. I'm not sure. I might switch it up because this is more of a maroon. Oh, look at this. I totally forgot to do this again. Let me get some of this color on here while I have it, so we could see what it looks like in the mixed resin. And I'm going to do the same for this one. Oh, I'm thinking about it. It's getting warm. So I got to be quick. All right, I'm going to run this through, paint that, and be right back.
Glitz and glitter lighting up the night, painting dreams with a shimmer so bright, rhinestones dancing, catching every eye. This is my moment, gonna touch the sky.
I got her cleaned up as fast as possible, so now I'm just going to pour this in. Hopefully the colors go nicely together. Try to get it in because I do feel it getting warm. I don't know how much it holds. I had 2.5 in here, so I'm sure I'll have some pendants going on today. I still have some blue left. Oh yeah, I still have a lot left. Let's see, what else can I pour? Oh goodness, that didn't take too much. It's good to know how much though. Let me see, where is... I have 1.5 left, so that only took 1 ounce. Wow. Okay, 1 ounce. I think I'm just gonna go get one of my crystal turtles. Thinking, because this takes like 2 ounces, and between this one and this one, maybe I'll just put them together and see what we get. Blue and purple? I don't know. Or we'll just drizzle it in and pour it like that. I don't know. Let me see what it looks like. So I think we're going to need it all for this turtle. So let's spritz it. The blue didn't go through the vacuum chamber though, but whatever, it's okay. It's mostly going to be red anyway. There we go. I'm just going to scrape the rest into some pendants. Get you the comment of the day. See you in a sec.
So I was looking for Bobby Joe and Jim and Michelle, and I come in here and find them.
Super pigmented. And
what are they doing?
Each wave layer.
They're watching Dianca Pours. Dianca. Sorry, Dianca. Why are you guys hiding from me?
We're not hiding. We're waiting for our dinner because...
Why? We're waiting for you to join us. There's room.
I'm not trying to get caught up on stuff.
Oh, yeah?
I'm almost there.
Yeah?
Say bye.
Bye.
Say hi.
Hi.
Say Mr. Glitz is the best.
Mr. Glitz is the best.
Mr. Glitz is awesomely handsome.
Mr. Glitz is awesomely handsome.
Mr. Glitz knows how to twerk.
And
Well, I think Spencer is onto something because you guys, look at this. No deformalities. Deformities? Deformity. I think the word is deformities. Look at that. None of this bubbled in. During curing, this would be all like totally deformed and ruined. This would have been a 1/2 inch down. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Thank you, Spencer. If that's the case, I need to cut some more of those. I did pull these out. I don't even know if I poured these on camera, but I think I did. It's been a long day. Here's the pendants that I have not gotten to yet. Look at that one, if you could see. It's very pretty in the blue and the purple. So I'll put some bails on those. Here is the extra turtle with, oh, I was like, why wasn't the shell covered? But it wasn't this one. So that one's kind of cool. A little bit of marbling came in. I typically just highlight that little star, and that's all I do to this one. So that one's pretty cool. Let's pull this one out and see. Hopefully it's not too soft. I was looking for the mica powder on that one. I was like, what the heck? Where did it go? This is... Hopefully I won't lose any flippers or heads, which I very well could. Hang on a minute. Let me see if I could get him out. Oh, please don't lose his head. Please don't lose his head. I should probably squirt some alcohol down there, but I'm not. Okay, let's not lose the flipper now. Okay, we got him out. We got him out. Look at that. That is such a pretty mica. I got that from Temu. I'll link it if I can find it. A lot of times they say sold out. So it goes from gold to mauve. But again, with the bad lighting, not sure you're seeing that. Cool. Just need to trim the bottom of that. All right. 2 down. Let's do the cross. See how that came out. Oh, that came out pretty. I like it. This almost looks brownish in the matte mold, which is fine. But I like that. That's color changing blue to purple. That's really pretty. So I'm just going to highlight that like I did yesterday. Maybe a couple stones. I don't know. We'll see. All right, let's get to the good stuff. Let's do the pair of jeans and see how stonewashed they are. I really hope I got some blue in here. Oh, I'm so excited that grate worked. See, I love your guys' tips and tricks. They're very helpful, not just for me, but for everybody watching. Amazing. Amazing, amazing. All right. I'm going to peek first. Oh, look at that. They're so cute. They are pretty cool. I like them. They're a worn pair of jeans. I think I'm just going to paint the button because I don't think anything else on the jeans need to be highlighted. Maybe those little things right there in silver. That is so cute. So the last time what I did was I took a napkin yesterday in the panda head and I shoved the napkin down just like that. Then I took my E6000 and I squirted glue all over the napkin. That way I don't have to have stems that long. And then if you ever want to, you could just pull this whole napkin of flowers out to change it so they're not glued into there forever. So that's what I'm going to do for that one. I'm not going to make you sit through me arranging flowers forever. Let's see what this one looks like. Hopefully my casting is perfect. That's not too bad. I thought it was going to drop more than that. It looks pretty good, but you know what? Is this an upside down one? Oh, don't tell me this is upside down. I think it is, you guys. If that's the case, then I didn't pour it correctly to make a casting of it. I should have domed the back. Oh my gosh. Of course I didn't. Well, that's pretty. Look at the colors. It looks like an Easter jar. Yeah, it's upside down. So you can't see the facets because it goes like that. So that totally stinks. Yeah, that totally stinks. So basically, in order to, I mean, I don't need to salvage this one, but now I know. You can always put bumpers on there if you wanted to. Super duper tiny magnets if you want to drill into there, but if you pour it upside down and you want the sparkly side up, then you would need like those rubber stoppers for cabinets to go on there to hold it on. So since I'm just going to be molding this one, I guess it doesn't really matter. Because I got I got it good enough to mold it. So, I don't know. What do you think? I think the bottom looks kind of cool. Here's the sides. I should have just went normal, but like I said, it's not like I'm giving this one away or I'm just going to be using it under silicone. So there's that one. I'm not going to finish that. All I've got to do is fill this pair of jeans. That's so cute. So cute. Okay, I'm going to do that. I'm going to finish up all my little things here. I'll probably finish this, do something to that. Be right back.
Down at Glitz and Glitter, Michelle's in her zone. Resin on the table and a good song on the phone. She's pouring out the colors and that little studio light, working on a vision before this place says goodnight. 2 more days to finish, 2 more days to pour. Every little corner still remembers more. 2 more days, 2 more days in this tiny room. 2 more days, 2 more days before the next one blooms. Glitz and glitter shine, glitz and glitter shine. Thank you, Jesus, for the views. Thank you, Jesus. She's making resin jeans for a flower vase. Looks just like those Jordache days in a faded denim frame. And every brush of glitter holds a laugh she can't replace. Bittersweet to leave it, but she's walking by His grace. 2 more days to finish, 2 more days to pour. Every little corner still remembers more. 2 more days, 2 more days in this tiny room. 2 more days, 2 more days before the next one blooms. Glitz and glitter shine, glitz and glitter shine. Thank you, Jesus, for the views. Thank you, Jesus. She'll miss the marks on the bench, the paint on the floor, the prayers in the quiet, the dreams behind the door. But a bigger room is waiting with more room to grow. And she's carrying the memories wherever she may go. 2 more days, 2 more days in this tiny room. 2 more days, 2 more days before the next one blooms. Glitz and glitter shine, glitz and glitter shine. Thank you, Jesus, for the views. Thank you, Jesus.
That's it. I am done. I did drill most of these out to put a pinch bail on. So those came out really pretty. For this one, I just took that silver paint pen, went on the star, and put 2 rhinestone eyes. Oh, it's already dry. On the turtle. Man, I was fighting with every single silver pen I had today. I don't know what was going on. None of them wanted to let my ink out, so I had to get my acrylic marker out. And it fit perfectly fine in there. So I did go down there with silver, put the stones on each end of that one. So that one's done, didn't do anything else to it. I did trim everything, resin restored everything. Same thing on here. I painted his eyes black though. Use that same marker on his shell just to give him a little pizzazz. Obviously nothing for that. Look at these jeans. Oh my gosh. I have to keep these. I can't get rid of them. I absolutely love these jeans. So all I was thinking of was like when I was a kid back in the 80s, the biggest jeans were Jordache jeans, and I wanted Jordache jeans so bad, but they were so expensive. So I don't know if I ever got a pair. I may have ended up with one pair in my whole life. So I'm putting all this bling on, and I'm like, Jordache jeans. I'm making Jordache jeans. I don't even know if they sell those anymore. They possibly could. I got a little marker on there though. All of you who think it's easy for that marker to come off, that need to seal it, it is so hard to get that marker off with alcohol. You have to rub and rub and rub. So anyway, I kept it really soft. I love it. The purple, the pink, the fluffies, the white, a little bit of deep pink there. And then of course the bling on the jeans. When I put the bling on the jeans, I was like, nope, I am definitely keeping this one for myself. I cannot sell this one. I have to keep it. So I love it. I don't know how I'm going to move it in one piece. I'll probably have to hand carry my very last piece, although I have more tomorrow. But they are adorbs. That's it. That's all I did. I'll get you guys some pictures. I'm glad you joined me tomorrow. Please come back tomorrow. We're going to make it, well, I'm going to make it, somebody's making it extra special for me. So I hope you come back. And I hope she doesn't chicken out. But if she doesn't, my last episode in this studio is going to be very special to me, and I hope you come back for it. So I will see you then. Have a blessed day, everybody. Bye.
Glitz and glitter paint her way. She lights up hearts come what may. With a brush of faith she starts. Jesus whispers through her art. Patience blooms in every hue. Her love for viewers shines so true. Shimmer sparkles in her eyes. A radiant soul under bright skies. Glitz and glitter, Michelle, a story. Her colors tell faith and love in every part. Jesus guides her shining heart. Canvas dreams and sparkly streams. Her laughter flows like sunlit beams. With each stroke her spirit sings. A masterpiece of golden wings. She sprinkles joy like morning dew. In every shade a promise new. A life of love, a life of grace. In her art we see his face. Glitz and glitter, Michelle, a story. Her colors tell faith and love in every part. Jesus guides her shining